Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. My name is Bigfoot. We're playing our Venus Brutal Start series. It is currently day 161. Things are going pretty well. Our plants are growing up nicely. Greenhouse is still functioning. We have about 39 liters of water still in the pipe. Yeah. We've got a lot to do and no time to do it. And let's get going. Alright, so in between episodes I did print out a few new things. I filled up our canisters. And I finished off the oxygen canisters. Currently there's no oxygen in the system. I take that back, there is oxygen in the system. Forgot that that was connected. So let's go ahead and turn that on, get some oxygen canisters filled up. Hopefully that doesn't take all of our oxygen. That's gonna go nice and slowly, which is fine. Okay, I've also gone through and painted everything. Now I connected this guy in a really weird way before, so I'm gonna rip basically all this apart and redo that. What I want to do is just have the input go directly into this, so this will only filter out the volatiles into the tank and then get rid of everything else instead of recirculating that whole tank. So yeah, let's try that first. Then I'm just going to run this guy straight up into that. So that'll come into here, get filtered, and then the volatiles will get filtered out into the tank, and we're good to go. Which means I need to figure out where to put this thing again. Okay, so if I do something like this, I'll set this to 5 megapascals. Now I just have to do some dirty wiring. Could just go out that way with that one. This one, I'll come... We'll come out this way with it. Straight down that way. And that way. Good. Okay, so you are going to be the volatiles canister. There we go. You can live in there. Don't want to fill that up just yet, just in case I have to move it. But let's move or place these cables. That's right the first time. There we go. Okay, looking pretty good. So that will be much more effective than it was. The only difference or problem will be the pressure differential problem. But that's going to be going so slowly that it's not going to really matter. So that shouldn't be an issue at all. The pollutants and stuff that is already in here will just eventually work itself out very slowly. So no problem there. Probably need one more atmospherics unit here to deal with the nitrous oxide. Since we're using deep mining though, that shouldn't be too big of an issue every once in a while. Yeah, looking good. All right, and then eventually I'm going to add that as my third oxygen canister once I've used up the ones that I have in my inventory. Okay, so what is on the agenda today? So I am going to need to set up the overflows. That is upside down. Let's grab that back. Probably a wrench. There we go. That's a little better. Backwards again. Okay. Need lots of dials everywhere to see how we're doing. We already have one on the oxygen. We'll need one on water system. Where can we put one on volatiles? Just right up here, I guess. There we go. And could have one for fuel. Good. Alright, obviously we need to paint them up. It's already yellow. Okay, good. So also what I did is I went ahead and drained the liquid pipe that we had full of water vapor that wouldn't condense, and I just kind of all condensed it into here. For now, just as storage, but we don't need this guy anymore. Let's get rid of him. We can go ahead and clean all this up. The reason for that is because we wanted to remove that tank out there, and sometimes when things are in a tank, in my experience, it doesn't always get displaced into the connected pipe network, so I didn't want to let that water go to waste. There's a decent amount of it there, so just in case, I went ahead and did that. Alright, we don't need those two sections. Worst case, I'll probably just put another one of those guys on there. Okay, now to clean up the outside. Got a good amount of moles of volatiles. Not so much in oxygen, but we're not doing bad on oxygen. Love that this room is coming along so good. So I'm gonna need to have some kind of an overflow system for the various gases here. Don't know exactly where we'll put that, but essentially if the tank gets over a certain pressure, then we'll have to vent it out to prevent things like condensation from happening, etc.
Hydration critical.
All right, spicy rocks. Good. You all blew away in the last storm. You can join them wherever they went. Okay, so we can take this tank down. And then we can do a bunch of refactoring with this mess out here. Should have brought some more pipes, but essentially what we're going to want to do is this guy, which is the radiator for the spaghetti monster. The OG one I'm going to put up here. Shouldn't really block the sun. So it won't be in the way, but it'll be out of our way for this stuff. It'll give us just a little bit more room.
Hunger cautious.
Okay, let's run that up that way. And then we can just put this guy right on the end here. So it might block the solar panels just a little bit in the morning as the sun comes up, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay, so you should be back up and running now. You
Waste
are.
tank caution.
Excellent. Alright, so that gives us a little bit more room to play with. I think what I want to do is just take all of this stuff off and kind of rebuild it. First thing I probably want to do though is build the coolant pipe. First, let's do a little painting. That one's a blue one. That one's red. Eh. And then we have a pink one right here. So that pink line and that pink line are technically separate, but this is hot gas going into there, and then that's just hot gas. So eventually it is basically all just hot gas, just slightly less hot gas.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
And then you are a waste gas, so we could make you a khaki. Good. Oop. And then this is all going to be red. This is all just volatiles. Okay, we're good now? I think we're good now. Okay, so first things first, we want to make a coolant pipe. Since we're using purple for our coolant.
Air tank critical.
Yeah, we're fine. Trying to empty out the standard canisters and move over to the smart ones. We'll be okay. Okay, so now where can I connect into the cold side of this guy? That would be right here. So I can run the purple pipe right here. That should be fine. Oops, give one of those back. There we go. Okay, so the other place that this purple pipe needs to run, I want it different than this one. Probably going to put a pressure regulator or something in here. But we're actually going to tap into the furnace. Since it's already gathering gas for us, put a pressure regulator there. And there. Now over here, I'm gonna have like a large heat exchanger, put it probably there, and then have that connect into that. In the meantime, let's pick up all these water pipes. These guys are going to be in the way. There we go. And let's expand out a little bit, but we can't do it that way. What are you thinking? Let me grab a wrench, take you down. Yep, need one there first. Sheets, welding. Yep, you. Then you.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
So you'll need to move. Which is totally fine, we can do that. Not being used right now anyways. Let's go ahead and pick up this pipe. You can go there. You go there. Alright, looking good, looking good. Whee. It's really blocking my view. It's really gonna block my view. That's alright.
Hydration critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay, it is time.
Pressure critical.
Time for more oxygen. Alright, so now you are trash. Or can be reused into something else. Same with you. You can go there. Excellent. Okay. Come on. There we go. You can do it. Alright, so I need all of this pipe back. Let me have these valves back. Ooh, almost took that frame out. That would have been bad. Now I could just leave that in the ceiling, that would be fine. Don't really like to run things in the frame, but it'll be fine. We can take down these cables though. Really? There's nothing there? Okay. Don't need this guy. so we don't need you. And we don't need you. Okay. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna be controlled by the greenhouse anyway, so you can move. So I might build like a little porch down here for different things like this. The heat exchanger in this guy. Just not needed. Now this is going to error out the code in there, so kind of need to do this quickly.
Waste tank caution.
Can pull you up, you up. You didn't see that. Nothing happened. I don't know how those got in there.
Hunger critical.
Okay, let's go inside. Empty the pockets. Okay, let's finish picking up all this stuff.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Okay, for the moment I'm gonna put you right there. We're gonna shove you right there. Okay, so this has some liquid in it still, so we're going to do a little maneuvering. Oh, not liquid, but it has some water in it that I'd like to save. So we'll just move all this down. And we're good. Okay, now we gotta get rid of you. You can go there. We'll put down one pipe. I've got too many things. Okay, you can go there, you go there. Just putting that there temporarily. And the pipe that goes with it. Alright, so let's get this all filled in. Again, I'm not a fan of leaving this, but it'll be okay. Famous last words. Aha. Hmm. Okay, I'm actually gonna pull the green wire up.
Waste tank caution.
And then for now, I'll just run this over here. Back down to you. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's head back inside again. Maybe get one more there. Okay, so I need to add 2 more frames here. And I'm going to add one there, just so that we have like a little porch area that we can put things up. Whee! No battery. That just won't do. Okay, so we have the spaghetti monster one up there. So we're going to need to move this guy. Just throw all your tools on the ground, why not? Okay. We could just have you be here. It's totally an option. Then I don't need this blue pipe to go quite as far. It can just come straight out here into there, which would be fine. And then the heat exchanger would need to take over from that, which I can just have over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's weld that up, weld that up. Blue pipe that can then come this way. Okay, let's get the purple pipe down here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is put the digital valve over here.
Waste tank caution.
I'll need another digital valve over here. Yep. Alright, so you'll just go there. I'll have to repaint it later. But you can all go there. Connect this into here. Okay, so I'm gonna have the coolant pipe all the way over to here. This will go there. I'll have to get the black cable. We just run this along the window and then out to here. I guess we can just run it. Oh yeah, there's some right there. So just boom, boom, right out here. You down to here. Excellent. So this guy is going to drain the excess heat from the combustion process, and then this will take over and cool it down even further.
Waste tank critical. Temperature
And then we
high.
can have the
Temperature critical.
come on.
Temperature high.
Then we can have the condensation ones right on top of there. Run the pipes up that way, into you. Then I can just run the water pipe instead of down and around, I can just run it out straight and then down into here. This will be where the water comes from.
Health low.
Yep. Connect you in like that, then I don't need this. Okay. This is all looking really good. And then, yeah, we'll need to rerun our blue pipe over that way, which is already done. Excellent. So let's head inside. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect those two, but then what I'm gonna do is do that. So now we have a T intersection, but I'll have a little meter that I can reference, which is great. So you'll need to go out to there. I hate how sticky these boots are. Like it either doesn't stick or it sticks too well. Okay, so I'll run our 2 condensation pipes there. I'll run just the regular pipe. I can just do the regular water pipe up to there. Donk. So, oops. Can have you there, you there. In there. I don't need you guys. Missed. Okay. So I'm gonna go get those valves. So I'll need pipe there. Come on. Guess a pipe there.
Hunger caution.
I'll have them easier to access there. Okay. So you guys go there. Alright, so we have a valve there. So this is going to produce really hot gas. The valve there. So this is going to produce really hot gas. The valve there will cool it off to Venusian temperature. Then the other valve will take over. Once the other valve takes over, then we'll be able to condense. Yep. So let me grab those regulators. We need the condensation valve. Wrong kit. I need these guys. There it is. Oi, oi, oi. Rah. Don't fall. Okay, and then we have room for one more if need be. All right. I'm trying not to add a bunch of gas to the room, but that's not working. Because now I'm going to have to paint everything. All right, all of you guys are water. So that's all good. Now we need to finish hooking up the cold pipe. So you are all blue. You are gray. You are blue. Thought I was done with that. Guess not. Do I want to paint this? I could go like blue for water. Green for greenhouse. why not? Okay, we got purple pipe all the way over to here, so can run into line
Air tank
there.
low.
I'll need to get the nitrogen and the CO2 line out of here. Over this way. That's doable. Whoops. Okay, let me grab a stack of you guys. Let me grab purple. You can go away. Mm-hmm.
Air tank critical. Waste tank caution. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Cognition low. Health critical.
That was close.
Warning, storm incoming.
Wow, that was super loud. Warning, storm incoming. Well, that means I need to get her in. Okay, we got about 500 seconds or so until the storm hits, so let's get some purple pipes laid out. This is going to be our coolant gas. Do the 20. Guess we're just gonna have to do the ugliness. Yeah, I guess we'll just go up this way. It's not dirty, but it'll work. Oh, there's wires that go along there. Mm-hmm. Can I just come straight out with it? I can. There we go. And of course I'm out of heavy cables. Good. Well, if that's the case, then I don't need these. And I would like a analyzer on the coolant pipe. So I get some heavy cable, just connect right into that. Easy peasy. So that's all hooked up. This is all hooked up. Get a pressure regulator over there.
Waste tank caution.
And I think we're looking really good. Alright, got all that cleaned up. Definitely a little bit of a haul. Being irradiated by the spicy rock. Go away. More spicy rocks. Alright, so I need some heavy cables, but I can go ahead and pull these guys out. Okay, you're still charging. Good. How much time do we have? About a minute and a half. Not really time to get out there and do what I need to do. But we can try. Spicy rocks, goodbye. Okay, so connect you into there. You're going to be the coolant pipe analyzer. Yep, you are on. That's good. You can work and you're good. Excellent. Do you have power? You do not have power. Can I get power just right here?
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Well, I think I can get power just right here. And then I'm going to come out. Oh no, we're trapped in the storm. I didn't really want to do that, but we'll go this way. Oh, it won't let me. Nice. Okay. So in that case, we'll come out. What are you even doing? Alright, I'll clean that up inside. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay, so you are the, we'll say water cool rad valve. You are the water EX cool valve. Excellent. So now I can clean up that green cable. We can do that later. That's low-hanging fruit. So I'm going to need a bunch more pipes. I'm going to need them for the CO2 and the nitrogen. Okay. Don't need you open. All right. Looking really good, really good. Let's fix up this cabling snafu. Yep, gonna go there and there. We'll just make you all black. Override you. And you. And you. Excellent. Okay. So water sucked up. All of our coolants are hooked up. And I just need a ton of pipes. Okay, got a few more pipes. Got a pressure regulator for the purple pipe. Let's go ahead and take care of a few of these items. Trying to jump around here is impossible. Stay. Thank you. Alright, so we need a pressure regulator that goes up that way. So we'll need some heavy cable here. And I want to fill this to about, we'll do like 1.5 megapascals. So we'll still need to figure out a way to hook up the AC systems onto this line. Because right now we're just going to be dumping the nitrogen that we harvested for the furnace into that. And yeah. Okay, so we are going to need
Waste tank caution.
yep, saw that coming. Get some gray. We'll get some black. We'll need white. But for the moment, what's it? Oh, okay, good, good, good. Okay. we'll have the CO2 come out here.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
That's a
Temperature
problem.
critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Cognition low.
Haven't needed to see the doctor like that in a while.
Cognition critical.
Oh, that was quite the rush. Thanks again,
Cognition
Doc. Haven't had to make a mad dash for the doctor in a while. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? $14, you're a good one. So this is what I'm talking about. 13. I'll leave you for now. Another 13. Terrible. Okay, let's put you guys over here. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of rejiggering with our code for our greenhouse. Okay. So we're still checking our grow light. We're still checking our temperature with the greenhouse valve. That's still a good thing. That's for cooling the room down, which is currently at 18C and dropping. Let's turn you off again. Don't need to kill my plants. We finally got a green thumb. I don't need to go back to a brown one. We're still pulling out the oxygen. We're still gathering CO2 from outside, although we are working on replacing this. That's a centrifuge, that's the furnace. So all of this is going to be controlled by... This is all going to be controlled in the atmospherics room. So we don't need any of this. Yep, we don't have you. And then we have our water lever. Okay. Let's export that. Plug you back in, turn you on. So that should once again take care of our room. It's proper temperature in here, so you have shut off. You are bringing in more CO2. We should turn on soon. Just want to make sure that it is going to work. Some of the ferns didn't like the low CO2. CO2 level is increasing. We actually don't need any of this water coolant stuff anymore, because we're just going to be getting that directly from the pre-tempered tank way over there. Okay. Well, it's been about 2 hours. We've made a lot of good progress today. Most of the atmospheric stuff is ready to go. Just need to charge up the coolant line and hook the 2 ACs into the coolant line to start cooling that stuff off, and then we can get back to making some water. Storm did pass. We got some nice good power out of that, but it has been a little bit since then. Yeah. So next episode we'll need to basically get the coolant line hooked up, and then we can start harvesting gases. And I need to run the CO2 lines, the nitrogen lines into this room, oxygen, CO2, nitrogen into the other rooms, and then we can get the base atmospherics going. So that's exciting. We'll actually have this place breathable soon. That's fantastic. Anyways, I guess that'll do it today. Thanks for joining me today. All of our plants are not happy with the way things went down. Took a little too long to do the hydroponics rework up there on the roof, and yeah, anyway, lost a few plants, but we have a lot of seeds, so that's not a problem. Alright, anyways, I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining me today.